We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walk through. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Neggs back here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. 3 boxes of Heritage High number, and then 2 black and white collector's boxes. I am $5 to $10 off on my next break. My next break will be 2 collector's boxes and then 1 box of Topps Chrome Update Sapphire. But let's go ahead and do this. At the end of this break, I do have a Phantasmal Flames booster box to open for Ian. So we will get to that one after. Hopefully everyone is having a good Thursday. If you're in Minnesota, hunker in, stay warm, and just hang out and watch some breaks. Yeah, we got ourselves a fun night. Like I said, we got black and white plus sapphire up next. After that is the CDD MVP hockey, but we did a tiered random, or not tiered randoms, tiered pick your team. So basically you pick a good team and you get another team with it. After that, we have Formula 1 full case pick your driver up and filling. We got Topps Chrome basketball random. Ginter X bringing it back. So lots of fun stuff tonight. Like I said, it is very, very chilly here. It's like negative 15 right now, I think, is the regular temperature, and getting colder. Drop in, say hello. Let me know who's hanging out with me. Did you guys have fun talking to Will Klein in Titus's break? Pretty fun to bring him on for sure. go a little slower just so we can see if there's any short prints. 1 out of 25, Twins legend Willie Castro. Willie Castro going to the Cubs. Cubs going to Gerbach. Little orange refractor to start us off. There's Juan Mejia. Clay Holmes. Nick Pavita. Harrison Bader. All the former Twins coming out. And Chase Petty. Chase Petty rookie auto, former Twin. Cincinnati Reds. Man, the Reds have some good arms if they can just stay healthy. Rhett Lauder, you got Chase Burns. Chase Petty's a really good pitcher. Reds going to Garrett D. Real 1 ink there. Bogarts looks like he was getting to the end of his pen there. Looks like he was getting to the end of that marker. Black Sean Murphy. So I believe the print run's like 50 on those. They're unnumbered, but there is a print run. Michael Bush. Previous years were like 50. Mickey Moniak, former #1 overall pick. Matthew Lugo. We are down to 17 left in that mixer. Black and white plus Sapphire. John Birdie. Jose Furman, bicentennial out of 200 for the Angels. Trevor Story, blue. There's Cy Young award winner Chris Sale, Willie McIver. Jose Furman. Angels going to Trouts only. Unfortunately, it's not Trout. But we'll hopefully find another one. I know the last time I was in a Trouts only had the Angels in one of my breaks. We hit him a nice Trout. I like trout fishing. Martin Perez. Rylan Thomas. Connor Gillespie. Hayden Senger, refractor. Ernie Clement. Ke'Bryan Hayes. And our image variation is Chase Mederoff, White Sox, going to Steve Moreno. Chase Mederoff, image variation. Going to wrap up our first box of Heritage. We'll go ahead and do our 3 Heritage boxes first. Who's hanging out with Team Nags tonight? Someone's got to be lingering. There's Ammo. How's it going, buddy? Did you have fun hanging out with Will? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Titus is going to Twins Fest this weekend, so I'll be covering the Saturday afternoon shift. Titus is going to try to get some more player content and player interviews for you guys. Phil Matan, Ryan O'Hearn, Edgar Cuero. Such a cute photo here. It looks like a senior photo. Looks like something you'd get in high school right there. Blue. Lorbert Arias, blue out of 150. Max Scherzer. Nick Kurtz, rookie. And Mackenzie Gore relic, Ornelius. Looks like the photo you'd get for your senior picture done, for sure. Out of 76, Trent Grisham. There is Caleb Durbin. Refractor Rich Hill. This guy's is he ever going to retire? Kyle Manzardo. Victor Scott. Yankees there, Grisham. It is, for sure. It has definitely it's definitely spreading through the MLB, the card collecting. It really is. Christian Koss. There's a lot of players that like relate with each other and connect over collecting cards. Max Scherzer. Steve Carlton, Tyler Owens. So it's really cool to see for sure. Will Wilson. Leo Rivas. That's his regular photo? I don't remember that one. Michael McCreevy. Griffin Channing. Mike Vassell. Logan Evans. One more Heritage box. Oh, for sure. 100%. Imagine that. That would be cool. I mean, to me, I grew up collecting cards with my dad, so like, I mean, something like that, to have your own real Topps baseball card would have been like a dream come true type of thing. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Like some of those like Stars and Stripes cards are kind of cool. The 15, 16-year-olds. Like how many, you know, seeing them pulling their cards out of Stars and Stripes and then seeing them like 5 years down the road in the major leagues or something. Oh, I bet. All right, last Heritage box here, and then we'll get into our black and white. Black Refractor, Evan Sisk. Pirates out of 76. Juan Moreno, or Murillo. Verdugo. Kenley Jansen. Ryan Bergert. And Zach Neto for the Angels. Santander there. Angels going to Trouts only. It's not Trout, but it's a nice one. Zach Neto, real one autograph. Matt Wallner, bicentennial out of 200 for the Twins. There's Duran. Ryan Gusto. Robert Hassel. Connor Thomas. Ronnie Simon. Fulford. Christian Campbell, rookie performers. Rich Hill. JP Spears. Michael Bush. Kyle Gibson. Nice. Cam Smith refractor. Astros. Thomas Harrington. Nathan Lukes. And image variation, Chandler Simpson. Speedy guy there for the Rays. Chandler Simpson. Rays going to ammo. We will rip. We're going to rip at the end of this stream. So as soon as I'm done with these two black and white boxes, we're going to do, there's one box in front of you. Someone's got a Phantasmal Flames booster. And then you'll be up after that. Check. Yep, so as soon as we are done with this one, I'll have to go get the boxes after the Pokemon. No problem, Don. Appreciate you, my man. All right. Black and white. Do you want all of yours ripped then? All your boxes? All right, perfect. Let me make sure. Hold on, give me 1 second. Coop, before you leave, hold on. Let me make sure. You too, Coop. Wanted to make sure I had keys before the last person left. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to get anywhere to get the boxes. All right, here we go. That's got to be a short print. Ellie De La Cruz short print. Reds to Garrett D. There's James Wood, rookie resolution. Brooks Lee. Roberto Clemente, tops vaulted. And we got, that's cool, Carlos Beltran. Didn't he just get inducted? Was he got in the Hall of Fame, right? Him and Andrew Jones? Was it Beltran and Jones, right? Empty pockets there out of 25. I think it was. Ben Rice. Keith Hernandez, tops vaulted. And Adam Jones, I love that photo. So cool. Adam Jones out of 75 for the Orioles. Roki Sasaki. I'll get some of this stuff top loaded as well. Mark Grace out of 75. We'll just keep going though. There was one stuck there. Aaron Judge on the portraits. Love those cards. They look so good. Pujols two-timing it. And nice rookie here out of 99. Dylan Cruz for the Nats. Nationals going to Garrett D. Still looking for our auto. Out of 50, nice. Steve Carlton for the Phillies. Phillies going to 03 Baseball Nerd. That's sweet. That's an awesome hit there. $29 Phillies. Steve Carlton auto. Nick Kurtz. And Ronald Acuna Jr. out of 50. Braves going to Z Monster. All right, one more box. All right, last box. Then we'll do a recap, and then we'll get into the personal boxes. I think we got orange out of 5 here coming up. It's weird. Reds are out of 10, orange out of 5. Out of 99, going to be Wyatt Langford Rangers. Nick Kurtz rookie resolution. Ohtani portrait. I like that card. That's Bryce Harper out of 50. Phillies. There you go. Phillies again. And 2 out of 5 going to be Fred McGriff on the auto. Or 3 out of 5, excuse me. Blue Jays going to DK Schneider. I'm going to give Fred McGriff the love. Out of 5. Cool card. Ronald Acuna Jr. out of 75. We're getting the Ronald rainbow started. Make sure I didn't miss a short print. I didn't notice one. There's Oral Hershiser. Oh, I thought that was the vaulted. Never mind. Jacob Wilson. Ohtani. Griffey on the vaulted. Dylan Cruz. Freddie Freeman base. Yordan Alvarez out of 50. Astros. Ben Rice. Frank Thomas vaulted. Ozzie Smith out of 75. We'll go back through those. Might have not have had an SP in this one. Nope, we did. Never mind. Mr. Bobby Witt Jr. Royals. Royals going to empty pockets. We got our head first slides over there. And that is going to wrap this one up. Appreciate everyone as always. A lot of fun. We'll do a recap. And I got to adjust some times just a little bit. Then we'll do our personal boxes. How can you do what you are doing? Are you where are you located in Minnesota? All right. Let's do a recap and then I'm going to adjust times and then we'll do personals. Willie Castro, Evan Sisk, Trent Grisham, Cam Smith, Nick Kurtz, Matt Wallner, Mackenzie Gore, Jose Furman, Sean Murphy, Lorbert Arias, Wyatt Langford, Nick Kurtz, Shohei Ohtani, Yordan Alvarez, Ozzie Smith, Ronald Acuna Jr., Mark Grace, Aaron Judge, Nick Kurtz, Zach Neto, real one, Bobby Witt on the SP for the Royals, Chandler Simpson, image variation, Dylan Cruz out of 99 Nationals, Adam Jones out of 75 Orioles. We got Cincinnati Reds here, Ellie De La Cruz SP, Chase Petty, real one auto, Chase Meteroth. You have a real sports card nearby? Are you in Wisconsin? Chase Meteroth image. Steve Carlton out of 50. Bryce Harper out of 50. Ronald Acuna Jr. out of 50. Carlos Beltran out of 25. And then in the mitt, Fred McGriff out of 5. Blue Jays to DK Schneider there. All right. Let me grab this quick. Let me adjust some times. I'm going to push this Sapphire one back a little bit. We'll do some personal boxes now. go. Man, where do I even put it to? It's going to be a quick one, so go like 9:15 for now. You can reach out to Tom. All right. Let me make a quick list of what I need to grab. Actually, I have it on my phone. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab the rest of these personal boxes, and then we will get started. All right. Andrew saying, if you are in here, I grabbed a whole case of Pixar. I'll allow you to pick your boxes. Don, if you're in here, do you want me to ship you these tins? They're pretty cool looking. Can put something in there. Let me know if you want those tins. Otherwise, I'm just going to toss them. But if you want them, I will obviously ship them to you. All right. Let me pull up my list quick. I'm going to grab a new box quick too. All right. Let me grab a new box quick for some personals and we'll get started. All right. Let's go. Personals 1/ what's the day today? 22. Yeah, we do Pokemon breaks. All right, first up is going to be Ian. He's got Phantasmal Flames booster bundle box. Make sure no one said anything in the chat about. Oh, good to go. All right. Ian, Phantasmal Flames booster box. I don't have any Pokemon breaks tonight, but I do have Pokemon personal box right now. This is a personal box for a customer. So many packs. It's beautiful out, Nick. I don't know what the big chase is in here. I don't know the biggest one. I'll know it when I see it, type of thing. Or know the bigger ones. I'm not the most familiar with Pokemon. I just know you gotta catch them all. I'm stuck at work. If I gotta be stuck at work, Nick, you gotta be stuck at work. That's just the rules. So yeah, after this will be Don Mega. Don, if you are in the chat, let me know. Like I said, I can ship those tins if you want them. If I don't hear from you, I'll ship them anyways. But if you don't want them, let me know. And then Andrew, Andrew saying if you're in here, I have a full case and you can pick your boxes as well out of your Pixar. All right. Moltres. Mega Sharpedo. All right, perfect. No problem. I just didn't want to ship them to you if you didn't need them. That's sweet. Switch on the trainer. Flygon fighting. I like this switch card. Cool. Sharpedo. Rotom, Electric type EX. Vilplum. Toxtricity. Ms. Magnus EX. There is Whopper. Whopper. pulled the Dawn full art. Nice. Yeah, I like Phantasmal Flames. Mega Evolution has been really good. I call it Whopper. Don't worry about it, Nick. I make up my own names around here. You guys know that. I make up my own Pokemon around here. Pokeman. I call him Pokeman, and it makes my son really mad. Nice. Mega Sharpedo. That's a sweet card. Mega Sharpedo. I like to call him Whopper Whopper. Mega Lopunny. Now you want Burger King? Exactly. Look at that. I'm getting free I'm giving Burger King free advertisement right now. I should get paid. I should be getting paid double for that. The Sharpedo is the 4th best. Nice. Meowth. There's a good one. Meowth full art. Mega Heracross. Blowtorch. I just really like Mega Evolution and Phantasmal Flames because it feels like you get a ton of hits. Mega Gengar. When we were doing Prismatic, like the hits were few and far between. Yes, they were bigger. Yes, they were bigger hits per se. There's the Battle Cage. Look at that. Royal Rumble wrestling match. Look at that. They got a steel cage for wrestling. But I would much rather have, like, these feel so much better when you get this many hits. That's a cool one. All right, 3rd stack. Oricoro. Piplup. Piplup. That's a. I love these cards. Piplup. Little cute penguin there. Mega Heracross again. Come on, give us one more. And that one is going to wrap us up. Good box, though. Good box there. Up next will be Don Mega. Don Mega's got 2 of the MVPs and then 2 of the Blackhawks Centennial boxes. Heracross, Rotom, Oricoro, Lopunny, Heracross, Blowtorch, Gengar, Dynasty, and then Battle Cage. Miss Magnus, Piplup, Sharpedo, EX, and then full art there. Whopper. Yes, I know it's Whooper, but I like to call him Whopper. Flygon, Switch, and then a Meowth. Congratulations there on that one. All right, next up is Mr. Don Mega. We'll start with a MVP box. I have not opened any of the. I haven't even seen the Blackhawks things. I didn't even know that was a. I didn't even know that was a box, a thing. Come on, let's find you. Let's find you some Schaefers. Let's find some Schaefers. I do have a. On the app, I have a break post up called Personal Boxes. You can purchase them on there. You purchase your personal box. You can either have me rip it live or ship it sealed to you. It'll be under the available tab on the main screen. I'm down to just 4 spots left in 6 boxes of this stuff right here. For the tiered pick your team, 4 spots left. I just went $10 off those 4 teams as well too. 4 combos, I should say. I guess so. I guess so. I know I wouldn't. All right, good luck, Don. These cards look so good. Nice one, Dickinson, silver script. There's Schaefer base, rookie. Oh, there's Misa. And Matthew Robertson, silver script. It's gonna be negative 40-degree wind chill tomorrow. Zeev. Brady Martin, silver script. There we go. Misa, silver script for the Sharks. Like that one. He's going to have... I told him you get frostbite in like 3 minutes in that weather. Frostbite in 3 minutes, I think is what the news said at those temperatures. He was trying out my leather gloves and shuffling through some cards to see if they would work for him because I got some nice leather gloves. There we go. Schaefer on the silver script. That's what we're looking for, Don. We'll take that. Now let's get a copper script. Matthew Wood silver script. Yeah, they canceled school here in our district too. Jimmy Snuggerud. Just get a little stickage here and there. And Sam Rinzel is going to be copper script. We'll take that. Blackhawks. Noah Ostland, Sabres, silver script. There's Schaefer again, another Schaefer base. So 2 Schaefer base, 2 Misa bases, and then Michael Bradsig, silver script. Good first box. Yeah, they're selling like crazy. The silver his base cards are like $30, aren't they? Isn't like these like 20 to 30 bucks a piece? Because his only other cards, Schaefer's only other cards right now are Allure. Snuggerud's in here. That's a good one. All right, let's do a bicentennial box now. Or bicentennial. I'm used to Heritage High number now. Blackhawk Centennial box. No idea what's in these. How do I get it open? What's the easiest way to get this thing open? Oh, Rocky Top. Yep, exactly. You do. You do, Don. All right, what do we got in here? Bet you there's some Blackhawks maybe in here. I have no idea what to expect out of this stuff. Have you seen any of this ripped yet, Don? Blackhawks are your team? Awesome. Good to hear. Well, this is definitely a good box then for you. Okay, there's something thick in that one. Nope. It's Minnesota shift tonight. Wisconsin will be tomorrow. All right, well, let's figure out what this thing is. Oh, that's sick. Alex DeBrincat, Madhouse Materials out of 25. Look at that patch. That's sick. Madhouse Materials out of 25. It's a cool card. Paul Coffey. Like, I mean, I'm assuming there's going to be, like, numbered parallels and stuff. Captains. Memorable moments. So green, what's the green versus yellow? Some are green, some are yellow. You bought a sealed case of this? That's cool. So that's gold. So that one's a gold one there. Jeremy Roenick. Jeremy Roenick, memorable moments. Makes NHL debut 10/6/1988. Gold parallel. I mean, this would be great if you're like, you know, you followed the Blackhawks throughout your life. And nice, Lucas Reichel on the auto. Lucas Reichel, Centennial Choice autographs on card. On card auto there. That's cool. This is the Blackhawks Centennial boxes. Couple personals we're doing right now. Marcus Kruger there, capturing a champion. Memorable moments. Connor Bedard. Draft day. I'm liking these boxes, though. Be kind of cool to put the whole set together. There's gold. Eddie on the gold. #1, first rounder. And another auto is Darren Pang. Nice autograph. Darren Pang. Yeah, we just got these in the other day. Darren Pang on the autograph there. So 2 autos and a relic. We'll go back and do another MVP box. And then we'll do your last Blackhawks box. I bet you some of them will. I mean, the Blackhawks got a good... I feel like the Blackhawks have a good enough following. But that's right, PC. Yeah, the cards are cool. I'm glad I got to check these out. Thank you, Don. So we got one more each for Don, and then I got Pixar Gold for Andrew saying 3 boxes of Pixar Gold. Andrew, if you are watching and in here, I have a full case out here. You can tell me what 3 boxes left or right, or however you want to do it. Okay. Yeah, the Blues. I mean, you get Snuggerud. I'm a Packers guy, so I got some cool in-person Jordan Love autos. No 101 autos though. All I really collect are in-person autos. Michael Bradsing silver script. And Noah Ausland copper script Sabres. Snugs. Exactly. And the fact that we got a Schaefer script in that box in your first one pays for both of these boxes. Valil auto or silver script. Snuggerud. Dimitri silver script. Oh, there you go. NFL rookie select NFL. That's a nice card. Axel silver script. There's Schaefer. Misa. George Kittle. So I actually watched some Eric, what's funny is I actually watched some Prism first off the line getting ripped today, and George Kittle has autos. George Kittle has autos in Prism this year. I just saw a couple first off the line shimmer autos pulled. Nice Zeev Wild. Not a Wild anymore, but Brandon Coots. And silver script is Michael Bradsing. Zeev on the rookie. Yeah, Kittle has a little bit of autos here and there in different sets, but he's not like a common name on auto checklist. So if he's got autos, they're usually shorter printed. The autos is going to be in 2025 Prism Football. He has autos, but he has autos in some previous years as well. Isaac Howard silver script. Easton Cohen, nice one there on the silver script. And that is going to wrap up your MVP. Hit a white disco Shador. There you go. Nice. There you go. Good for you, Eric. I mean, you got to love it when you get that kind of hit. All right, last box for Don, and then we're going to be ripping some Pixar Gold. I might need your guys', if Andrew's not in here when I open those, I'm going to have one of you guys help me pick his boxes for him. Make sure there's no comments. I mean, just a cool little tin too. 100th year anniversary, centennial. Right now, if you're gonna go look for those boxes, I don't know what Wisconsin has for them. All that's out right now is blaster boxes. All that's out right now for Prism are blaster boxes, or like I think $2,500 Prism first off the line boxes. Prism football, I think, comes out next week. Along with Optic. I think they have Optic and Prism in the same week. Because Panini's running out of time for football. Running out of time for their football products before they lose the license. All right. Good luck, Don. Bernie Nicholas. Bernie Nicholas there. What did he write? Something. What, does this guy have a nickname? Something Pump? Something Pump? These are really cool cards. I'm digging this set. I wish I was a... Ooh. We got Cristobal Hewitt on the on-card auto. All of them are on-card as well. Christopher Hewitt. Yeah, the first off the line boxes are insane. The price. That's why we don't touch that stuff. Just so many L's. So many L's people take in first off the line boxes because they're just so high priced. Chris Chelios, yellow. So there is yellow and green. So yellow must be shorter printed than the greens. But there's still a good amount of them. There is Stephen Larmier. Sets Blackhawks rookie point record 90 points in 1983. And Madhouse Materials is Andrew Ladd. Pumper. Okay, that's cool. A box of this, 150, I think, 149, maybe. Andrew Ladd, not as cool of a patch this time. So yeah, the yellows are a little shorter printed, but there's still a lot of yellows. Patrick Kane, that's cool. Memorable moments drafted. Gold memorable moments is Chicago Blackhawks Anthem. The tradition begins in 1985. But no, we have at the Minnesota shop, we have blasters, and I think there's 69. Tom won't have any of the... There's orange. Out of 125, the high decibel. The high decibel, that parallel is called. Interesting. And that is going to wrap it up. Appreciate you, Don. This stuff is fun. Yeah, of course. I can ship them sealed, Don. Of course. I can do whatever you like, my man. Let's do a quick. These are just Snuggerud Schaefers. I'm gonna skip your recap though. We just went through it all. I'll go through the stuff up there. But yeah, absolutely I can ship you those sealed. Just so we can, the hockey break's full, so we're gonna be getting to that here shortly. Austlin Copper, Cristobal, Sam Renzel, Darren Pang, Bernie Nicholas. There is Jeremy Roenick, Lucas Reichel, Blackhawks there, Alex DeBrincat. That's a nasty 3-color patch. And then Schaefer silver script. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate you allowing me to rip those for you. But here we go. Perfect. All right, Andrew Sane up with 3 Pixar boxes. Andrew, you in here yet, buddy? Fresh case for him. All right, I'm going to need someone to pick left or right. Which ones are we opening for him? Left or right? I don't have team bags in here either, it looks like. Oh, I do. Left or right? We are all full on the hockey. We'll be getting to that as soon as we're done here. Black and white plus sapphire has 14 left. Oh, Eric beat you. Sorry, Rocky Top. Left it is. These boxes are sweet. Good luck, Andrew. There's our encased card. First up is going to be Screen Slaver on the gold. Bluefy out of 50. Inside Out. Inside Out 2. Inside Out 2 out of 50 on the gold mini diamonds. How about a little Sully and Mike Wazowski? Double Axe. Golden Moments. Inside Out. I love these Golden Moments. And we got Golden Moments. Forky, I'm trash. I'm trash. Remy out of 75 there. Ratatouille. And Nemo, or sorry, Marlin. Nemo's dad. Marlin there. And final parallel on the gold is going to be Jesse, Toy Story. All right, come on. Let's see a big card here. Let's see a Woody Buzz dual auto. It is the movie screen Luca out of 15. Luca out of 15. I love these movie screen ones. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. Might be an auto. There is Ernesto de la Cruz and Miguel, Coco, Sully, Golden Moments. These are like $4.49, I think. There is Brave, Merida, and here we go. Anton Ego, 2 out of 5 on the rose gold. 2 out of 5 from Ratatouille. There's a low-numbered one. Ian Lightfoot, Onward. Merida, Barley Lightfoot, and we have, nope, we don't, just Doug. Gotta love Doug from Up. Yep, each box. And we got, man, it's a Ratatouille case so far. Remy out of 100. All right, one more box. Come on, let's find you a big one, Andrew. Got your boxes there, Don. I'll go grab those as soon as I'm done here. Get those put in with these your other. Arlo, good dinosaur. There's Forky. I'm trash. Can't wait for the new Toy Story to come out. There's Mater and Lightning McQueen. Inside Out 2, Bluefy. Golden Moments is Lightning McQueen. Training to Beat Jackson Storm. And we got Destiny. Destiny out of 99. That one is from Finding Dory. Destiny. Disgust. And Frozone. Little Samuel Jackson ink would be cool. All right, here we go. Final encased card for you. It is Dorothy Williams. Is that from Soul, right? Yep. Dorothy Williams on the Perfection out of 100. That one is going to wrap us up. Appreciate you, Andrew. We'll do these. Remy, Luca, just because they stack better. Frozone, Forky, Arlo, Merida, Barley Lightfoot, Doug, Jesse, and Screen Slaver. Lightning McQueen, Inside Out 2, Cars, Brave, Monsters Inc., Coco, Monsters Inc., Toy Story, Inside Out. Disgust, Ian Lightfoot, and Marlin. Destiny out of 99, Remy out of 75, Bluefy out of 50, and then out of 5 is Anton Ego going to Andrew Sane. All right, everybody, that is going to wrap up personals for now. I will keep them open, though, so in case anybody else wants to grab anything throughout the night, we can rip them in between breaks or after end of breaks, just like we did here. I appreciate everyone, as always, and I'll see you back here shortly with some hockey. Thanks, everyone.